love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa.
Hello, so we are off to the Canary Islands, La Palma to be precise. Plan is hire a little motorbike and go and see some volcanoes. Just landing at La Palma airport and join the nice long queue in our hotel for the next week or so. And in true Brit style, straight to the swimming pool. Mid-October and it's 30 degrees. I look a little bit portly on arrival. God knows what I'm going to look like after a week of all you can eat here. And here is the theme of the week: food and copious amounts of coffee. And here's me trying to get a little bit creative with one of these speedy up shots. Off to pick up our hire bike for the week. While one of us communicates really well with the Spanish taxi driver, while I'll sit in the back in complete silence, nodding and smiling when I think it's appropriate to do so. And here it is, the mighty Honda SH125. It's a good sign when the one and only road from the hotel looks like this. Out on our maiden voyage, going to head down to our first beach. I was told at the hotel that hiring a little 125 motorbike around these parts was a bit of a silly idea. They said it would never get up the huge hills. I intend to prove them wrong. Just walking past the endless banana plantations. Then my companion for the trip decided to enlighten me on her theory on bananas. Roger,
Yes.
can you tell me again about your theory on bananas, please?
Well, there's something, I don't know if it's about the genus of the bananas, I can't remember, that there might be no bananas left in the world because I don't think they can keep reproducing them. Whether it's to do with climate change as well, I can't remember. Okay, there's something to do with problems of bananas in the future. So look it up.
Is there a slight chance that you might be talking bollocks?
No, I know there's something. I just can't remember what it is.
If I was a betting man, I think she's talking bollocks, but hey.
And you missed the lizard.
We arrive at our first beach, La Zamora. You like it, Roger? You say this is built of lava, these stairs?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
They're blocked with lava.
You're not talking bollocks again?
No, mixed in with cement.
Lava mixed in with cement. Okay. The long winding staircase down to the beach, which was a damn sight easier to get down than back up. And who needs golden sands when you've got black volcanic ash? We decided not to go for a swim due to a red flag and very strong currents. Making friends with the locals. And here she is with her antiquated Android phone. Come on, Rocha, you're holding everybody up again. You've got to love the Spanish. The authorities put the barriers up and the locals take them down. The initial opinion of the little Honda 125 is it's doing exceptionally well. Even two up with two heavy rucksacks. No problems at all. Playing typical tourists, buying stuff we'll never use. And here's another theme of the week, getting lost all too easily, even with the aid of a GPS.
Right, this is Delta.
More dead ends and turning around nonsense.
I don't know if you have to get...
Then arriving in people's houses uninvited.
Not in...
Riding on public footpaths.
Oh,
The fun we have. Anyway, we eventually find our way back to the main road, and I've got to say the scenery is absolutely spectacular. Really enjoying it. Hot, sunny and beautiful. What is there not to like? You want to stop here? You want to stop?
If you want it, a miracle.
That's bus lane.
Yeah, but well, put your helmet.
Just look on the back. Another sensible move. Walking in the middle of the road on a hairpin bend. We're really not getting very far because we seem to stop every 5 minutes to soak up the views. But hey, they say it's about the journey, not the destination. And even the cafe toilets are impressive around here. I have no idea what that sign says, but I could make an educated guess. Just a little sign reminding us where chickens came from. Although this island's not particularly big, we've already realised it's best to measure days out and trips in terms of time rather than distance due to the nature of the roads, i.e. really hilly and really windy. You can never really build up much speed. And here's us, going for a little walk in our helmets in 30-degree heat. Bring on the heat stroke. Nice views though. I'm already building up a little bit of affection towards this little Honda. I was actually going to hire a bigger bike, but this is doing just fine. I know it was a hell of a lot cheaper. This magnificent piece of art could be one of two things, and I don't think it's a rocket. I actually welcome these long hilly walks in the heat, hopefully burn off some calories. I'm ashamed to say I've been a bit of a piggy at the hotel. I'm not quite sure what I was expecting from this holiday in some respects, because we had so little time to research anything because it was very much last minute. But early impressions, just absolutely loving it. The scenery is magnificent, the roads are exceptional, there's very little traffic anywhere to be seen, and the little Honda SH125, it's just been absolutely brilliant, absolutely loving it. Just approaching the little town of Punta Gorda in the northwest of the island. Apparently there's a little farmer's market here, so we're going to have a little look. And here is the said market with lots of Spanish people doing Spanish type things. And yet more food, because it's been a good 45 minutes since breakfast. One of the highlights of the trip, I actually get to overtake another vehicle. Yay! And another beautiful beach, Tazacorte. Roger. But more red flags, so we couldn't swim here either. Becoming a bit of a theme now. I'm not going to moan too much though, it's still beautiful. Just found out today there's a thing called the Canary Current. Basically strong currents, mainly on the west side of the island, which makes swimming a little bit precarious. Oh well, there's always the hotel swimming pool. If I was to do a super mini review of the Honda, it would be something like this. And bearing in mind it's been 2 up the whole time with luggage, and we are no lightweights. It's coped with the hills. I mean, there's some mega hills around here, and it's done that without any hassles, and that's without thrashing it. It's not my bike, and I'm going to have some semblance of respect towards that. It's been comfortable for me and the passenger, and you know, we've been out all day on it, some of the days. I'm a big advocate for a small motorbike now, and I think this is like the perfect vehicle for around these parts. Just going to visit our first volcano. Last went off in 1677, so hopefully we should be safe. It's a what?
A lava bomb.
How do you know it's a lava bomb?
It is. It's a globule of lava that gets blown out of the volcano.
You are a wise one, aren't you?
Just hope it don't land on your head.
Oh, land on your head.
Oh.
Just having a quick look around the Volcano Museum, which was very interesting. I mean, I didn't retain any of the information, but still interesting while it lasted.
Where'd you go? Oh. Oh dear. Oh no.
I really should have edited this bit out because my breasts are wobbling all over the place. Looks horrendous. Now you've read it, can you explain it to me, please? Archer, can you explain the equinox and the sun, please?
No, you just stand here and you look at the rocks, the 3 markers.
Yeah.
And if it's the summer or the spring, then in the afternoon the sun will set there. If it's the winter, the sun will set there. If it's the solstice, I believe it goes down in the middle.
Oh, Roger, you
I
are a
might be
wise one. Such a wise fellow. We couldn't work out if this grasshopper was just simply dirty or had adapted to the conditions. Roger,
What?
tell me one thing interesting about a volcano crater.
Well, that's where the magma came out of, and then it collapses back in on itself when the magma chamber's emptied.
That'll have to do.
So that one's not collapsed too bad.
Another lava bomb. I am a quick learner. Well, that was all good fun and interesting, but time to move on, hit the road and see what else we can find round these parts. My assistant doing some great knee shots. Then we come across a one-legged horse on a roundabout. Make of it what you will.
Yep.
Then we found a little road made of volcanic ash, which seemed very interesting and exotic, and it started off really well. I was even starting to think what an adventurous guy I am. What a cool dude indeed. But it soon became apparent it wasn't the most sensible thing we'd done all day. It just got deeper and deeper and more slippy. I think it was just a matter of time before one of us, or both of us, were going to end up on our arse. So we decided to do what any self-respecting adventurer would do at the first sign of adversity. Yep, we stopped and we turned round, making a hasty retreat before it all went a bit wrong. Just a quick stop to check out the local plants. Life has found a way in this barren landscape. Anyway, we made it out alive without too much drama. All in all, a fun little trip though. And back to a proper road with a pretty little water feature. Very nice too. Well, all this epic adventuring was making us decidedly peckish, so we thought we'd go and search for some food. like your food, Roger?
It's lovely.
What is it?
It's ask me again in a minute. You'll have to redo that.
Doesn't matter.
No, Raj, it's shit.
What are you eating? That's all I'm asking you.
No, just wait.
Roger, it's going on video, so you may as well stop being stupid.
It's fried squid, calamari.
Squid.
But it's the other ones which are a bit better, which I shouldn't be eating. Anyway. Chippy ronis, right? They're the smaller ones. I always forget the name of the little ones.
You are a greedy one.
Well, I thought it was coming with chips and you'd be able to have some chips. C'est la vie, Roger. C'est la vie. Sorry, what happened to that order, Roger? There's a slight difference here.
Mine needs a grater.
Oh, is that right?
We decided to put our bags beside the sun loungers before going for a little paddle, and then got into some argument with some Spanish guy who demanded €10 for the privilege. I've never experienced currents quite as strong as this before, so ankle deep is as far as we got. Just poodling along this lovely coastal road, enjoying the sun, enjoying the scenery, and enjoying the motorbike. Now arriving at the capital of the island, Santa Cruz. Have a little look around here. Yeah, a really picturesque, typical Spanish town. Moseying along the back alleys. Having a little look around the shops, most of which were shut. Bloomin' siestas, eh? One good thing though, it'll stop us buying some tack. Then it was back on the roads to the land of the tunnels. Yeah. Tunnel 1. Tunnel 2. Tunnel 3. And Tunnel 4. You get the picture. A couple of police BMWs on my left there. I used to own one of them a couple of years ago. As nice as it was, I prefer small bikes now. We were supposed to be heading towards this rainforest in the north of the island, but we got lost again. And although the camera doesn't really show it properly, the gradient here is insane. We came to a grinding halt around this bit. She was forced to get off at this point to get up this insane hill. It just got steeper and steeper. The road turns into, well, a track. Then the track turned into a field with a huge drop off at the end. Time to give up on this one, I think. We're not going to get up there. The bikes start to roll back. Then the two buffoons try to turn it around. Is it stuck on a stone?
Yeah. Do you want me to kick it away?
Yeah, I think
Move forward.
I cannot move forward.
Okay, go on.
This was slowly turning into a scene from Laurel and Hardy, or Dumb and Dumber, one of the two.
More? Oh, right, so stop a minute.
Can I just ask you one question, Marcia? Did you choose this road? Was this your choice?
Might have. It said casual normal. It was a road. It was labelled a road.
Is this not just a bit mental?
Yeah. Time to turn around.
Oh, get the front brake.
You know what?
Get the front brake.
Oh,
That's the front brake. Get the front. Yeah. Okay. Feather it. Just feather it.
I want to be safe. Okay. Right. Is it?
I think so. I love the way she kicks that one single stone out the way. Like that's gonna help. Well, that was fun. Anyway, the two idiots made it down. Let's see what other chaos we get into. Yep, another tunnel. But at least I think we're on the right track now. A quick saute into the visitor centre. And we eventually find our elusive forest. You enjoying your walk, Roger? And as nice as it was here, after a day of getting lost and trying to ride a bike through a field, we just wanted to get back to the hotel and eat, to be honest. So anyway, the next day we're driving past the lava fields and we spot another beach. We thought we'll give this one a go. You never know, we might even get a swim. Not the most appealing sign to a beach I've ever seen, it's got to be said. But beggars can't be choosers. And that was another theme of this holiday, her faffing about with her bags all the time. God knows what she's doing. Got to be said, it looks more like a lunar landscape than a beach. We found a potential swimming spot. I almost suffered broken shins with the stones hurtling towards me. Onto safer areas and a quick splodge. And bingo, swim time. It did take a while to find this place, but it was well worth it. You look quite mental.
What? Because I've got my glasses on.
It would take more than your glasses removed to take the mentalness away, mate. Our little piece of paradise was well worth the wait. Absolutely beautiful and warm. This was possibly the highlight of the trip for me. It was a day visit to the volcano Cumbre Vieja, might be pronouncing that wrong. That is the one that erupted in 2021.
Was dann so erstaunlich ist, dass wir haben hier Maulbeerbäume, man sieht nur das oben.
The utter devastation was so apparent here. Buried houses and parched, burnt trees. Quite tragic, really.
Drachas sind Familie von Alpenkrähen. Die haben einen orange Schnabel, rote Pfoten.
Apparently it's still very strictly monitored to visit this volcano, and you can only do it with a guide because parts of it are still, deemed quite dangerous. Understandably so. The guide was telling us that there was somebody actually caught up here fairly recently, and they had a huge fine. I was thinking it was somewhere in the region of €3,000. It's just not worth it. Not just for the fine, it's just too blooming dangerous. Anyway, we eventually make our way all the way to the top of the volcano. And this is the view as of October 2024. And this is it 3 years ago in 2021. Quite a difference.
Oh, what are you like? That's litter picking on a volcano, is it?
Give me a smile, Ratcha. Give me a smile.
I was just thinking whether the bunnies in the Arctic you get white bunnies, in dark places do you not get black bunnies? No wonder I was having hurty feet.
Sadly, I had to return the little Honda today, but it's got to be said, I'm going to call it a she, has been magnificent, beyond all my expectations. It performed flawlessly, really, for me and my passenger. So anyway, the little bike has gone, dropped off to its owner, and miraculously no damage. Miracle. Just walking through the little town of Los Llanos, and it's absolutely beautiful here. So overall, an absolutely brilliant holiday. I would certainly come back to the Canary Islands, that's for sure. The two highlights for me was mainly the volcano stuff, which was super interesting, and hiring the little Honda. It was just so much fun to travel about on it. It was quite liberating, really. And now we have no motorbike, and I'm too tight to pay for a taxi. It's time to become a bus monkey. So now travelling back to our hotel, sitting on a huge bus, huge drop-offs, hairpin bends on the side of a volcano, living the life.
Yeah.